perhaps the most influential activist of the 20th century, was guided by the concept of ahimsa. Through leading by nonviolence, Mohandas Gandhi led a nation to independence. He abolished an unjust caste system that had been in place for thousands of years. And what many people don't know is that he was a vegetarian, not because he was born in India, but because he believed nonviolence shouldn't stop at humans, but must also include animals. So, since most people don't know about Gandhi's commitment to nonviolence to animals and his choice to be a vegetarian as a result, let's talk about it, shall we? Ahimsa translates roughly to cause no harm. And it's a concept or a principle that Eastern religions tend to consider sacred, especially the Jains, who are a subset of Hindus. Now, Gandhi's mother had been a Jain, and so he was aware of ahimsa. And when he went off to England to become educated in law, his mother asked him to promise to follow the principle of ahimsa. And so that meant that he would have to be a vegetarian. Now, he wasn't thrilled about it initially, but he had promised his mother that he would. So when he arrived in England, he sought out vegetarian restaurants. At a vegetarian restaurant one evening, he found a pamphlet by Henry Salt, and it was called A Plea for Vegetarianism. He read the pamphlet and was immediately convinced that he would never again eat meat. Gandhi led by example through nonviolence and brought India to independence. The abolishment of the caste system, the Indian caste system, had been in place for thousands of years, and it was very unjust. It was a system where there were three levels of caste in society, the lowest ones being the untouchables. And if you were an untouchable, you were literally that. You were not to be even touched by people in higher classes. Yeah. Now, of course, Gandhi found this caste system extremely unjust, and when the Constitution was written, when India was given her independence in 1947, it was written explicitly into the Constitution that the caste system had been abolished. Now, that, in my opinion, is an extremely incredible accomplishment. But what's even more amazing is that he did it by nonviolence. He did it by influencing people through example. Of course, many of the British rulers were quite unpleased with Gandhi throughout his career as an activist and his many campaigns. So he was imprisoned a number of times. One of the things that would happen when he was imprisoned is that riots would break out because, of course, many Indian people were very upset about this. What I find incredibly inspiring is he went on hunger strikes, and he said that he would not eat until all of the violence stops. I find that so inspiring because it tells me if a person can lead by nonviolent example and accomplish as much as he did, see a country to independence, see the abolishment of an unjust caste system, pacify an entire nation of people, I think we can influence other people, and I think we can help vegan go mainstream. I really do. And I believe that we can turn to the example of Mohandas Gandhi in our struggle at helping other people understand the importance of ahimsa in our everyday lives. As always, I'm thankful to Vegan Mainstream. I'm Michael Sizer Watt. I hope you've enjoyed this, and I hope you're well. Take care.